Hello. I am going to be doing something a little bit different. Maybe this is like a bake with me sort of thing. I am I'm really hot. We've had like a 5-day heat wave. I have behind me our kitchen doors open. I got some fans running in the other room, keeping the house as cool as possible. It's going to get down to 14 degrees at 6 a.m., I think. Otherwise, it's staying above 26 for most of the day. So we call this a heat wave. Last night the kids and my husband slept in the basement. Tonight we're trying upstairs. Yes, and that's it too. This is it's currently 9:49, and I'm finally getting started on this. Welcome to my life of procrastination and parenthood and heat. Baking in the summer is always a late night sort of thing, unless we had earlier this summer we had beautiful rainy days, a beautiful rainy July. And so I could bake a little bit earlier on in the day, which was kind of nice, but it's beginning to get to be fall. Okay, it's the end of the summer, it's not fall. And we get cooler nights, but not this week. I have a bunch of people coming over. It is my dad's birthday, and my son's birthday was last weekend. Yes, they are a week apart, so often I try to organize a family party on my dad's birthday so that everyone can come and have cake and the cousins can see each other and we can all catch up. So I thought about learning how to make an ice cream cake, and that didn't go well. I then thought about making a cake in the heat, and I decided that that was ridiculous. And then last weekend for his birthday, my son wanted to have our chocolate brownie waffles, and I thought that that was a great idea because they last all week. And so when I had one today, and I was like, oh well, why don't I just make these chocolate brownie waffles and put icing on them and call it a cake. So I'm gonna try doing that. I got everything set up in my baking area. Got the waffle maker, the ingredients, and of course we got the screen up there. Now, in case I haven't mentioned it, I'm vegan, and so tonight's recipe comes from Veganomicon, the Ultimate Vegan Cookbook, by Isa Chandra Moskowitz and Terry Hope Romero. I also have, just hanging out over here, their Vegan Cupcakes Take Over the World cookbook, which I used last week to make vanilla cake. My chocolate cake recipe is just perfect, so I do that then. And then this is the cake we served after our wedding. We had a little brunch. It's the chocolate chip brownie waffles, and I'm gonna make just a few alterations in it. Things like not putting in nuts, and then also it's like, oh, sift everything and then mix the wet ingredients differently. This is like my greatest tip for one bowl baking, is when it says stuff like that to pour the wet ingredients into. I just start with the wet ingredients and then I sift everything on top. And through the sifting, like, I'll measure it in little chunks so that it works out well that way. Okay, and so I've got that. So then I only have to dirty my one big green bowl, which I had to take out of the dishwasher. This thing gets used very often. Yeah, and all these other no-name and other Canadian brands. All right, you're gonna have to pardon being incredibly messy microwave. It's been on my list to do. So whenever I get yogurt that's 30% off, vegan yogurt is expensive. A lot of like vegan dairy-free options are way more expensive, and I'm not gonna rant about that right now. But anyways, I take it, it's usually because it's going to expire right away. This freeze them, and then when I come to a recipe that needs yogurt, such as this, that now, like tonight, I've microwaved it a little bit. I'm going to give it a little bit longer, and then I'll mix it all up. And if I were to eat this after freezing it and heating it, it probably wouldn't be that great. But for the baking aspect of it, really, you're just looking for the extra creamy richness of the yogurt, but it's like heavy cream. Baking is fun, just having different little alterations into all of them. To, you know, I've never cooked wealthy, so I make cheap shortcuts whenever I can. You know, the little shortcut of don't only use the one bowl, so you don't have to wash as many bowls, whether through the dishwasher or by hand, because did that for 6 years. Hello, it's the next morning. This is the next part of me making up the waffle cake that I made. So I'm going to show you how the waffles turned out, and then I have figured out how to get you to possibly watch me mix up the icing for it, which is always one of my favorite things to do. Okay, I am taking an icing recipe from this lovely book, The Vegan Cupcakes Take Over the World. This is the one recipe from here that we use so much, and it's fantastic. Of course, I do a little bit of adjusting to it. Yeah, these are how the waffles turned out. Although it's an 8th birthday party, I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it like this or make it up a fancy design. We'll see. I got my mixer all ready. This, icing, sugar, and milk. Okay, let's mix it up. I just had to be interrupted by other things. This is why I bake at night, right? That whole mom thing. Wash your hands.
Okay, then Reese's help?
Yeah, then you can help. So, count with me. This is 3.5 cups. I've put in 2 half cups. We need 7 in total. So we have 1, 2, 3.
Why are you making the cake just now?
Well, I made the waffles last night because the heat didn't break. It's still hot. I was like, maybe it'll break, and then no, it did not. So, and I normally ice it in the morning. This isn't the cake. This is the icing. That's 5, right?
Yes, that's too much.
You think so? Just wait until everything gets added together. And it doesn't seem like enough. That was 6. It's going to be the last one, right? So I'll mix it in a little bit, and then you can whip it, okay? I'm just going to get so the powder doesn't get all over the place, right? That's just butter and margarine.
Butter and margarine? I don't like butter and margarine.
Yeah, you need the sugar in it?
Yes.
I think most people are like that. Keep it down, because remember when you lift it up, where does the icing go?
And now.
And on the fridge and the counter and all the clean utensils. Okay, see? Like that, when you got lifted up, you got it all over on the vanilla, my hand. in the other stuff?
No.
It's been 3 minutes that we've been beating it, so. And the
Okay,
vanilla?
enough.
Okay.
Enough. Fluffy enough.
Okay, so just set that down to rest.
How much do you eat now?
A quarter cup. This is a 30 cup, so we're just gonna eyeball it. It's icing, so it's okay. Okay, Mom will start it. And keep your beaters in the in icing. It's kind of like keep your stick on the ice. Keep your beaters in the icing.
I think I wanted that one.
Woo!
I tried to do that
But
one.
you know, when it's at a higher temperature, you get a little bit more air, and it's fluffier. All right. What do you think? Good? Should we firm it up a bit in the fridge? Okay. Love you. Oh no, so robot Reese is going to perish without her iron pills.
So give me iron pick.
One summer my friend ate nothing but like flats of grape tomatoes for a couple days. She was working quite a lot and she had a metal taste in her mouth. And then when she finally made it to the doctor, they said, you have eaten too much iron. There's a lot of iron in tomatoes and that's too much for you to eat. You should eat a variety of food. Oreo crumbs on the next one. Fill the holes first. Yeah, I think you were low on iron. I think it's more the heat.
What is that?
These are the Oreo crumbs when I was squishing what you called your babies. Your Oreo cookie babies. Yeah. Did you think they were blueberries?
Yeah.
No, I'm reusing that pick. I cleaned it all out. I think we've frozen something in it already before, so it's been used at least twice. And now I think this will probably be the last time it gets used. maybe in this little version of me talking at you, you learned something, some tips, anything like that, or just something about me, because I'm kind of cool. Thank you for listening, because you know how I like to talk a lot, and I hope that you can listen again another day. Thanks. Just in this video, I'm probably going to do a little bit of a pause, and so I don't have to do as much editing, and then this gets out, rather than me procrastinating for 2 weeks, and then, yeah, then you'd be like, August, it's not August. Anyways, this one is even like, oh, Riviera. I'm a big fan of Riviera. That's okay, but Riviera was the first one to come out with the vegan ones, the coconut ones. Astro, oh my gosh. I wish that Astro still made their vegan ones, because that was like 10-15 years ago that they made them, and I loved them. I loved, like, they were chalky, but they were thick, and I thought they were great. Actually more than that, because it was in university too that I didn't have a bowl, a dishwasher. I had bowls. I am a baker. I've always had bowls in my house, and right first we go, oh no, that wasn't quite in there, so let's just, there we go. No, the mixer problem. I'm okay. I'm just not interested in drinking water out of the baby spoon.
Am I done?
The chocolate cookies.
I want you to whip this. Come on. Mommy, can I whip this? He always means yes.
Did you get Mom to agree to you licking that while she was distracted?
No.
Yeah, Mom was distracted.